Yes, we are welcome back from yesterday, which is our first day of the seminar. Um, I would like to congratulate those who make it yesterday to be online with us. And yesterday we introduced to you who IOTA is, what our Africa University is all about, and we also start to look at how to start a business yesterday by looking at our first step, which is business ideas. I could remember that we talked about how to generate business ideas, and I also give you a PDF files that contain over 25 ways of generating a business idea. Um, Yesterday we talked about it that there is no way we can start a business without having an idea of the business we are going to do. We elaborate more and we took five of those ways. We explained it to us uh, to know how important it is to have an idea before you can start a business. Okay? There is no way you can start building a house without knowing how to build a house. Even the smallest tomato in the city, you cannot start selling tomato without understand what tomato is or how does tomato react to sun or to some other things. So basically what we are saying is that before we can start or venture into business, we must be able to understand or have an idea of what the business is all about. So this is basically what we look into yesterday on our first day and our first step into starting a profitable business. I was telling people yesterday that it's one thing to start a business, it's another thing to start a profitable business. There are two different things. A business can be a business and another business can be a profitable one. So if you are into a business before you join this seminar, what you're going to ask yourself is, does my business bring returns? Hello? Does my business bring returns? Because for every business, there must be profit. So if you are doing a business and you did not make any profit in that business, that is not a business. You better just close it up and start go to firm or firming. So you must understand the idea. So for those of you who did not make it yesterday online with us, you can try to get the PDF file so that you can read it by yourself. We have 25 ways of generating a business idea. So today we're going to go to step number 2 on how to start a profitable business. Step number 2 is conduct a market research. What do I say? Conduct what? A market research. You must understand how to conduct a market research. Regardless of the size of your business, regardless of who are those people working with you, how many employees you have, you must, as a business owner, and if you are venturing into a business after this seminar, you must understand the key factors of market research. How important is the market research in having a profitable business? So, in the next 10 minutes, I'll be taking you through how to conduct a market research for making a profitable business. So, if you are with your written materials, your exercise books, your pen, please, let's get to the journey in the next 10 minutes. I will not waste your time. Okay, before you get invested in your idea, as we talked about yesterday, whether financially or emotionally, you must find out if there are buyers for your product. so that you are not selling a winter clothes in summer. I said you got me right. So before you can execute any business idea you have, regardless of the pressure on you to start a business, please do find out who are the buyers, who are the audience for this product. You can't start a product who does not have a buyers. How do you want to run this business? So, are you providing a service that is in demand? If yours is providing a service, if your business is on providing service, are you providing a service that is in demand? Is your service viable for financially? So those are the things that let me give you an example. If you're in a rural area, I mean a very rural area, and you wanted to start a business of installing DSTV, it might not work because majority of people in the rural area, they wanted to watch their local channels. In fact, they don't even have money to pay for the DSTV. And the nature of the people around that place, they are not the kind of people who wanted to watch DSTV. They wanted to listen to their local radios. So if you are rendering a service as a business, the question to ask yourself is, does my service have demand? Because it's when you have a demand that you will work towards supply. So if there are no demand for your service, automatically that business cannot make it. Then another thing is, do you have a way of assessing your customers? Do you have a link? Is there any communication between you and your end product receiver? So those are the things that you need to put together when we are talking about venturing into a business. You must understand that regardless of the financial, the emotional I have to run a business, do I have a buyer for this product? After you have produced your milling meals, your whatever things, do you have someone at the end who is going to exchange the money in exchange of your product? If there are no buyers for your product, automatically you cannot start that kind of a business. Okay, so now it's clear to everybody. So if you are planning to start a business, or you are in a business, these are the key factors that you must put into consideration before you can even pass away into a business successfully. Okay, because of time, let's move forward a bit. So what is market research? So when we're talking about market research, what does it mean to make a market research? Market research is a technique that's used to collect data on any aspect that you want to know to be later able to interpret it. In the end, make use of it for a correct decision making. Getting together some factors, some data on a certain product or services. For instance, if I wanted to start a school, maybe a primary school, a private primary school, I cannot just go somewhere and start a primary school. I need to conduct a market research in that environment. I want to know how many private owned, how many public private primary school already exist in that community where I want to start my own primary school. So I want to know how much are they paying, either per term or per year. Do they have like a boy or a guest hostel? So we have to make those research within that feasibility. Why? Because you want to come up with a technique that will market our own product. So once I understand my competitor in that environment, it will be easy for my own primary school to come up with a technique that can make me to run my school successfully. And this also applies to you guys who are doing other businesses, baking cakes, you want to start, fashion, you want to go to modeling, you want to, yes, there are very good business ideas there. But have you make a market research? Because the market research will tell you all what you need to fly up your business. So you must understand on how to make a market research. Let's put most of our time. So the question is, why should I invest in market research before I start a business? That's a very good question. Why should I need to make a market research? I've talked about it shortly now. Before you can start a business, you must understand what is happening in that environment. It's like someone got sick, and you visit your doctor, and your doctor cannot start treating you unless he makes some research on what caused your sickness. You must understand what caused the sickness, how far the sickness has been in your body, and what are the things you have used. In fact, some doctor will ask you, have you used some medication before? How long have you used them? Is there any changes? Why? They are conducting a research in order for them to understand the technique they are going to use to treat you and to get well. So, why should I make a market research? Because I want to start a business. Let me tell you this. The primary purpose of conducting market research is to understand or examine the market associated with a particular product or services before you decide how the audience will react to a product or service. That is the primary purpose of conducting a market research. You want to understand and examine what is being on ground before your product comes in. If I want to produce a bottled water, for instance, I can bet with you in the country where I am, there are a lot of bottled waters. In fact, those I've never even heard the name for once, all around. But if I have a unique business idea about branding my own bottled water, then I need to understand who are those existing bottled waters in this community. I can buy them together, look at how they package them, test them, and see how I can come up with my own technique that will override what they have been in a system before. So that is the purpose of conducting a market research. And if you can conduct a proper market research, you will never fail in your business. You know what? You will never fail in that business if you can conduct a proper and comprehensive market research. There is no way you will fail in that market because you have understood what is on ground and you understood on what you're going to do to make your own product or service differ from others. And the information you obtain from conducting a market research can be used to tailor marketing. It can be used to advertise technique for your own product. So it's very, very important. So after this seminar, you are trying to start your own business, you must understand the power of market research. Okay, let's push a bit. So why is the research important? I've just mentioned it again. So let's push off a bit. Number one is the valuable information. It provides information and opportunities about the value of existing and the new products so that you know how to come up with a different technique for your own product. Number two is a customer centric because it helps to determine what the customers need and want. I think we'll get there. We look at some methodology, the method you can use in conducting your own market research. I will give you a PDF file that you can use to, just to read through those techniques you can use to conduct your own market research. So that's number 2 of why market research. It helps you to determine what your customer will need on how they want it in terms of quality, in terms of quantity. So it's a customer centric. So you understand the need of your customers, because the more you understand what your customers need, the better you run your business successfully. Are we true on that? Good. Number 3 is the forecast. The forecast. By understanding the need of customers, businesses can also forecast their production sales. Are we together? Yes. Because if I knew that I have 100 people in my community that want to buy my meal, automatically I will know the measurement, how to produce the milling meal for those people, because I know automatically there are 100 people that will buy the milling meal. So I will not overproduction that will result in waste or wasteful. So it helps, the market research helps in the forecast, so that you can be able to meet the demand of your customers. So it also helps you in the research to determine or to determine the optimum of your inventory stock, so that you don't overstock and you don't have stock that is result in waste or just wasteful. So those are the importance of conducting a market research. Number 4 is the competitive advantage. The competitive advantage. You will be ahead of your competitors in the market, because you understand their weakness, and you will build your own product or services on your competitors' weakness. Are we together? So you will build your what? You will build your own markets. You will build it on the weakness of your competitors. And how do you get your competitors' weakness? Is by conducting a market research. So we are now through and understand these 4 why you should conduct a market research before you venture into any business, regardless of a small business or a big business, monetary or whatever involved. Understand the power of the market research. So I will give you a file to download. You will find the link to download this file, or I will drop it on your WhatsApp, so that you can download the PDF file on market research. What is it? The method to use, the types, and the examples. You will find it in that particular file. I will drop it for you on the WhatsApp. I want to close by exactly maybe 20 or 25 minutes. Let me try to see if I can run through this second aspect, the 4P marketing metrics. Let me try to see if I can run through it, or I just give it to you to read. The 4 P's of marketing metrics. As a business owner, as a business practitioner, you must understand the 4P of marketing metrics. Is a principle of marketing. You need to understand. By the time you have your business idea, you have conducted your market research, then you must understand the principle of marketing. It's very simple. It's like an graduate who want to proceed maybe from bachelor degree to a master degree. You must understand the stages of where you are to where you are going. So we have 4 P's of marketing. So we call it 4P's marketing metrics is the principle. So if you can be guided by the principle of the marketing, there is no way your business will not succeed. Principle. Over the years, I've learned in my business orientation that for you to be successful in a business, you must understand the peculiarity of marketing. Because a product that does not market for sale, you will surely market it for an auction. And that is why marketing is very, very important when we're talking about business. For instance, I don't know, in fact, all of you in this seminar, I don't know you. You're coming from different countries in Africa. But the way we market the advert on the Facebook attracts you to conduct or to contact us and say, you know what, I also want to be part of this program, marketing. I was telling some students just some few days ago that the marketing starts from your house, from your home, in fact, from your bed. If you want to be successful in business, you must understand the power or the pillar of marketing. And because of time, let me just try to run through the 4P's of marketing metrics. Is the principle. So if you understand those principles, bet it with me, you must succeed in that business. Okay. So the principle of the 4P matrix is that marketing decisions usually fall into 4 controllable categories. How many categories? 4. Which is, there are product, place, price, and promotion. Those are the 4P's of marketing. Those are the 4 pillars of marketing. I call them 4 pillars of marketing. So let's look at those pillars one after the other and to see how important are they in making you successful in that particular business. Looking at this diagram, you can easily tell how the 4 marketing is located. You can see the product, the place, the promotion, and the price. Okay. So let's start from number 1, the product. I don't want to spend more than 25 minutes on this thing. Maybe let me just leave it now. I will continue in the next tutorial. I will continue from there in the next tutorial. I will continue from the 4 pillars of marketing, the 4 P's of marketing. So you must understand these 4 pillars of marketing. It will help you. Either be you are starting a business or you are already in the business. So there is no way you will succeed in that business without understanding these 4 marketing metrics. So in the next tutorial, I will continue with the 4 P's of marketing. But please do me a favor, click the link or go to your WhatsApp and download the PDF file for this particular tutorial and also read through. In the next tutorial, I will guide you through the 4 pillars of marketing. And if you have any questions whatsoever, do not hesitate to send me those questions on WhatsApp, and I will surely answer you and guide you through. This is your time in business. This is your time to make it. Some people have made it in business. Even me too, today I'm a successful business online. So I want to make you realize that you also can do it. It's a matter of understanding those little things we are discussing together. So I will see you again, guys, in the next tutorial. 4 pillars of marketing. Thank you. See you again in the next tutorial. Bye.